So here on Andrew and Todd's Winnebago, I'm trial fitting the Doghouse just to see how much clearance we're going to have. I put a really long stud in the center of the carb. Obviously there's no way our normal round air filter is going to clear. So let me show you. Oh! Wes is wrapping up the power steering lines. Woo! There's a Wes in there. Hey! So with the Doghouse, there's our clearance. You can see a 14-inch air filter is not gonna clear, especially with what we have out back. Obviously we can't run a drop base because there's still no room due to the brake booster back here. Don't mind this cable, we just threw it in here to close the Doghouse. But we had to put check valve for the booster right there. Now this plenum is obviously a lot taller than the stock POS, so getting things to fit, we're probably going to end up getting the carb hat type of thing here for like a cold air style, and we're thinking about routing it down and out through here, and you can mount your filter in here and your duct. That'll be pretty neat actually. So that's in the works. Belts are done, as you know. Lines are getting finalized. Man, this thing's gonna be great. Progress continues. Put our cap on, got our coil wire routed, and remember we did all these up on the stand. So I got our passenger side plug wires all in where they need to be. Our header bolts are all tight. We just have to tighten the set screws. Thank you, sir. Got our heater plumbing. Now this is actually was as it came on the Winnebago. So we had to take and add an adapter to go to a different size. Got the quarter pipe from 3/8. So we got that. So our heater hose fittings are routed. Our cables here. Here is our heater hoses. Driver side plug wires for 1357 are just laying up in here right now because I'm doing wiring over on the driver's side. This we're gonna rework with some, get that figured out right there, but that's where our ground is gonna go because that goes right to the frame. So we're gonna ground everything off that. I get to remove the voltage regulator under the dash here in a couple minutes because we don't need it anymore. We plumbed our, talked about this earlier. This is the check valve for the brake boosters, which runs from this hard line to a hose, and the boosters are back about midway back. So that is our check valve. So we had to make that work, which worked perfectly because it looks like it's made for it, especially when the plug wires go where they go. Our Ford style starter solenoid, which will make our wiring a breeze, perfectly mounted on the steel in here, right above the valve cover. Look at that. We'll be able to run all our wiring to that. Get everything ready to rock. Gonna be a stunner. We do have to do our transmission kick down, but other than that, we're good. All the power steering is done, by the way. Wes topped off the fluid, so it's ready for first start. But all our lines are done. You can see them down there. Focus, focus. Focus. Let me switch to manual focus. Let me zoom in the hots. Manual focus. Oh, look, there they are. There's all our steering lines. Stella. Stunning. Looking good. Focus. Aha. And there's a Wessie. Oh, he's blurry. Hold on. Oh. Woo! Alright, there he is.
More pretty now?
I don't know if that's gonna happen, but
Trash?
old hose? Yeah, we don't like them. We don't love them hose. But coming along, just amazing. I was just talking to Andrew on the phone, and he actually said, you know what? The way you're building this, the detail you're putting in it, you're building it as if it was yours to build. And I said, yeah, that's the kind of quality we want. He goes, that's perfect. What are you doing?
AC pretty?
Oh, yeah. Wes prettied up the ancient cart. At least the cart's pretty. The operator, not so much.
Hell no.
Solid afternoon of pulling wire. Got down to these. This little bundle is the ignition switch and all of its buddies, but it was all wired into this band of date your cousin nonsense. Got that figured out, so next time we're here we can get everything wired. I'm just gonna cut this right here, use those leads for here, and away we go.